I know. I feel I've been through the struggle, I went through deep depression. In my 20s I would struggle just to get acceptance. I was awkward, I was shy, with a heart of gold. But what they couldn't do to me, they couldn't steal my soul. I've been homeless, I've been broke without a peace of mind. But I always knew inside that I was meant to shine. I had to look inside myself, inside my inner mind, inside my conscience, fighting demons from my inner child. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm screaming loud. Look at my face, you wouldn't think that I was melting down. This is for anybody who had to endure the struggle in a world where you feel like nobody gon' love you, love you.
How do I breathe when there's no more air around me? Where do I go when I feel in my heart I'm alone? How do I fight when there's no more fight inside of me? How do I breathe when there's no more air around me?
I feel we lost in the world when there's nothing but changes. I can admit at one point I lost me. Self-discovery is the only way I see things getting better in this life as I achieve my road to recovery. It's a struggle for you and me to tunnel through this life when there's nothing but jealousy. I pray for my enemies, but they live in the misery. I would spark the mind that would change our history. I know life is hard, but we can't be enemies. We are trying to survive in this US economy. We got kids on drugs, we got soldiers in combat, kids in the schools getting bullied. What's up with that? I can see in the ghetto that it's hard to be friends. Daddy's not around, can't teach us to be men. It's not our fault entirely that we live in society with all the poor struggle just to make it from poverty.
How do I breathe when there's no more air around me? Where do I go when I feel in my heart I'm alone? How do I fight when there's no more fight inside of me? How do I breathe when there's no more air around me?
You're not alone in this cold environment. I know you seem alone, but you gotta keep fighting it. Rejection is a pain that can hurt and damage us, but don't be discouraged, cause God is see through what's faith if we ain't tested. With struggle without a lesson, was prayer without belief, was courage without a message to understand your hurt and wishing to be healed. Sometimes you gotta hurt, then know God is there and learn through each valley that life is not fair. We're gonna make mistakes, but don't let them define you. Gotta learn to wait to give God your problems and watch you come through and finally make a way.
How do I breathe?